Sean Grayson, the former Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy who was convicted of murdering Sonia Massey, has died in prison today.
Sean Grayson has died? Good.
I won't go through the whole story, but if you recall, back in July of 2024, Sonia Massey called 911 because she thought someone was lurking on the outside of her house. And so when officers arrived, it included Sean Grayson, and they, after searching the outside of her house, they went inside of her house. And that interaction results in Sean Grayson shooting and killing Sonia Massey. Sean Grayson's trial was in October of 2025, and at the end of his trial, he was convicted of second-degree murder. And then in January of 2026, he was officially sentenced to 20 years in prison. However, about 6 months into serving his sentence, Sean Grayson asked to be medically released, and he filed under the Joe Coleman Act, which allows inmates who are terminally ill or medically incapacitated to be medically released from prison. And he filed for that release because Sean Grayson had been suffering from colon cancer. At the time of his trial, he was about stage 3, and at the time of his sentencing, it had progressed to stage 4. The cancer had spread to his liver, to his lungs, and his rectum. His request to be medically released was denied on July 31st. And so now here we are, August 23rd, so less than a month after that, and he has died in prison. So that is the update on that case.
I like how the judge said it in the other video. The fear needs to be inside of them for breaking their oath of office.
They've got to feel it deep in their bones to the point where the concept of violating those oaths is so disgusting. It's so alien to them. It's an anathema to who they are as a person. Those are the people who belong in public service.
So I need to make sure I say this. I do not wish death upon anybody. But if you do things to make other people feel like they need to get justice, then what you get should be expected by you, because you should have known that when you hurt people, they might want to retaliate against you. So just do the right thing and don't get people mad at you. When you swear to protect and serve, that's what you're here to do. So if this woman calls you to inspect dangers outside of her house, why did you need to go inside of her house and unalive her? This is just one example, but there's too many examples of where officers violated their oath to some degree. Maybe they didn't violate the oath to the degree that Sean Grayson did, but they still violated the oath of the office. And that fear needs to be inside of every public servant's heart. That fear that we're gonna get you if you violate our rights needs to be in all their hearts. So whether they're behind bars or outside, we always can find them. Their address is something that's posted. They sell, block, everything is always somewhere. You can always find them. And the same how they can run up on our houses, we can run up on theirs. So I want people to get it. I am a big advocate for the Second Amendment and for Declaration of Independence. And if you guys don't get what that stands for, then get it. I'm a very peaceful guy. But see, what those documents teach you, it's a lot about peace. But it's about fighting for your peace. It's about knowing to stand up and fight for your peace. I want us all to realize there's strength in our numbers. And I want this video to circulate. Let them know that we tired. We're going to start waking up. We're going to start coming together more and more. And if you guys keep on violating your oaths, and if you don't become a Christmas tree decoration, there's other ways of getting you too. So we don't got to call you out for treason. Just know that. Just like if you back an animal into a corner, what it'll do? Well, those animals are nothing compared to either people or beasts. Back us into the corner. Well, you couldn't tame the animals. You damn sure ain't gonna tame this beast.